Well, hello everyone. Got some big news. Market's going to be closing in about 50 minutes. It's Thursday, it's the 12th, it's December, and you know what my saying for December has been? Where in the world has this year gone? I honestly don't know, but here's the thing. The last couple hours, while I was doing a live class, Trump went live. I don't know if he tweeted or not, and he said we're getting ready to make a big deal with China, and the markets rallied and the small caps broke out. And look at the S&P, we broke out of this congestion. Now, I was anticipating tomorrow's retail numbers to cause this breakout, but it looks like there's something happening, and it looks like the small caps are catching on. Now, here is what you need to focus on right now. We need to, right now, as of the last 2 weeks, small caps have been outperforming the large caps. That was the first sign that the markets are trying to assimilate China. And the reason that was a big deal was because small caps were the first ones to dump in August 30th or September 1st, whichever that day it was. But right around here, they saw it coming a mile away. S&Ps did not. They made new highs right here. So S&Ps kind of just forgot about China, and the small caps have been embattled in China. But look at this congestion channel in the small caps. I mean, let me draw this for you. I want to draw this for you. You got to see this. Look at this. That's one side, and then here's the other part. I'm no Michelangelo, but let me draw this for you here. Look at this. That is a congestion. And typically when you have a congestion like that, you have a nice breakout that follows. So the question now is, will the small caps continue outperforming the large caps? If they continue outperforming the large caps, that's going to give large caps huge ammunition, because large caps aren't going to be now, they're going to have some momentum behind them. Small caps, there's a lot of market cap when you combine all those thousands of small caps. But hate to be bearer of bad news. I see this breakout, but it also looks like a little top reversal. And here's the problem. Sorry, I don't mean to be a wet blanket, don't mean to be a grim reaper, don't mean to be a party pooper, but you got to know this, all right? Percentage of stocks trading above the 200-day moving average in the S&P. Look at this. Every time we go about 75, we back off. We're about there right now, and it looks like we're going to back off. Now, is this doom and gloom? No. I think we're going to go a little higher, maybe stick around here, cool off a little bbit, have the percentage of stocks cool off, go maybe to the 50-day line, or maybe about to the 302 level, which would be 3,020 level on the E-mini S&P. This is the SPY. And then I think we're going to resume our ascent higher. But I think the market is going to cool off. But cool off, temporary. Upside, long term. 2020 is going to be an amazing year, especially if Trump and China work things out. See, I had a feeling that Trump and China were going to start making deals long before the elections. Because if Trump doesn't, it's going to put him in a vulnerable position. China's been pretty passive, but imagine as we get closer to the election, they're going to start making all sorts of waves, and it's going to decrease Trump's chance of getting reelected, and that can impact the economy, and we don't want that. So I like what I'm seeing. I like where the small caps are going. I like the breakout. The question now will be, and we're not going to know till the next couple of weeks, maybe sooner, but hopefully not. We'll probably see this when we cool off. We'll measure the distance that the two went down. So we'll have a relative strength comparison of comparing comparing the Russell to the S&P. But for now, the question will be which will remain stronger. If the Russell continues to remain stronger, we're going to have an amazing bull run in 2020 from the small caps, because this breakout level that we saw here, this congestion level that we saw, it's going to break out and it's going to continue. First, they'll take out the highs. So first, they'll have to come up here. Let me show you this. Let me show you the Russell. First, the Russell will have to come up here to the 173 level. Then, just to equal the S&P, it'll have to come up to the 173 level. And then from there, it's fair game. All right, I've said enough. I think this market's got some amazing opportunities if Trump does mean what he says, and does work out the trade deal. Hopefully, I'm keeping both fingers and toes crossed. Folks, I hope you watched my live event today. It was great talking to so many of my members. It was really a great time. During the training, I reviewed 3 stocks that are set to explode higher. The companies, well, they have very little in common. One sells luxury goods, another produces semiconductors, and the third, it's a healthcare firm. But what they do have in common is they're all on-the-clock stocks, meaning they're likely to make explosive moves in the days to come. If you want to know exactly how I plan to trade them, plus get regular alerts when new stocks are on the clock, click below. Do it now. There's only a few membership spots left. Don't procrastinate. Do it now. Click that button below.